What is going on, friends? Welcome back. That's right, it's me once again here at the lounge, as always. And I hope you all are doing well. Thank you, Mr. Producer Guy, for playing my sound effects after I'm done talking. I appreciate that. Ralph is slacking on me. Anyways, before I get started on this topic, let me make it clear to you freaking people that want to say, oh God, he's here begging again. He's a beggar. No, I'm not asking for nothing. But I got to get this off my chest. And who else do I talk to whenever I'm aggravated? I talk to you guys. That is what we do here at the lounge. So, I don't get this, guys. Okay? I'm moving into my house on Friday. And that's all great and everything. Wonderful. And again, I'm not scared to admit, I get a monthly income right now until I get done with college, and then, I'm able to start my job, make good money, and things will be great. Anyways, you would think, and I have called Salvation Army, I've called clearinghouses, I've called churches, I even called the trustee. Not one of them would help with what I was asking for. Now, this is what I don't get. To start your electric, it's $160. Start your gas, it's $100, right? $260. I know, to me, that's a lot. That's a shitload of money. Anyways, I called churches, and you would not believe how prissy and rude some of them churches was. And I mean, we're talking about places that are put on a directory that are listed to help the community, right? Nothing. That lady said, well, the one lady's like, well, sir, we don't pay people's ways. What do you mean, pay people's ways? No one's asking you to pay anybody's way, right? I was calling to ask for help. And that takes a lot for me to have to call them kind of places, but I did. I called every single place I could think of. Okay? I called Salvation Army. Well, no, sir, you need to call this number. Well, I done called that number for a clearinghouse. Now get this. This is what really aggravates the crap out of me. If you've got electric, and let's say you couldn't pay your bill, $200 or $300, even up to $500, they will give you half of your bill and help you. If you've got a shut-off disconnect warning. But they won't help you with even turning on one of the utilities. I'm like, look, will you help me with just electric? I can go without gas. I can get by without that for a couple weeks till I get paid. No big deal, right? No, sir, I told you we only help with disconnects. And if your electric gets shut off, we're not going to help you get it turned back on. Okay, I get that. I'm not worried about paying my bill. That won't be a problem, obviously. But I just don't understand how you've got all these places that are there to help the community. But for something simple like that, no, we can't do that. I mean, the electric guaranteed is cheaper to get turned on than what it is for a lot of people they help every day with funds. Lady's like, oh, well, because I said, I asked one lady that I called, I said, do you guys have any funding available? She's like, well, yes, sir, we sure do. We always have funding available. She's like, because Salvation Army gives us, such and such and such, blah, blah, blah. I thought, all right, man, I'm home run. Here we go. Get my electric on Friday when I move in. That way I've got air for my boy. That way I've got, Nope. Do we got a Buzzard? Do we got a buzzer? No. Buzzer? That is not funny. Do not laugh. Stop laughing at me. That was funny, wasn't it, buddy? You gonna burn your ass up when you move in your nice little pretty home. Shut up, Ralph. I don't want to hear it. I think it's funny. You know what you can do? Dip your head in some ice water. You'll feel better. You know what I'm gonna do to you? I'm gonna kick you in your cranium. My what? My cranium? What the hell? Blue Wings, you better get a check on old John boy here. I'm about to break bad on him, buddy. I'm about to pull out a can of Kentucky whoop ass. I've got a whole case waiting on him if he keeps running that trap of his. Yeah. Shut up. Y'all better been laughing at me, not him. I mean, laughing at him, not me. Look, you can't even talk, buddy. You better shut your bunghole, buddy. Oh, it's shut. It's exit only, brother. Exit only. Unlike you got a tattoo on your forehead that says, deposit load here. Yeah, buddy, they're laughing at that because they thought that was funny. Get the hell out of here. Just go. Leave me alone. I'm just messing with you. Don't start crying and everything. God damn, buddy. All right. You're a good man, Ralph. Anyways, so I just don't understand it, guys. I'm just kind of aggravated because I've tried to connect with as many resources as possible and, you know, couldn't, I just don't get it. It's not really the fact that they're not helping me specifically, but just something that simple, that's much simpler than a lot of others, you know. I don't know. It's silly. It's silly. Yeah, don't be cheering. We ain't got a buzzer. I don't want cheers. Anyways, so, I don't know. I just thought I'd get your guys' opinion on that. I mean, you would think that they'd be like, okay, you know, it's $160, come down, do the application, you know, we'll give you a hand. But I'll figure something out. Maybe I don't know, I'll figure something out. I was going to say I'll sell something, but I've already sold every damn thing I can think of, so we'll get through it. We got this far, right? The first problem was, you know, oh shit, what are we going to do, where are we going to go, blah, blah, blah. That worked out, so I'll just keep on staying positive and hope for the best. You know, that's all we can do. So, anyways, and don't even start, okay? Because I'm not going to respond to you idiots that want to reply and say, oh, he's begging again, he's asking. I didn't ask once, and I'm not going to. But we talk about things at the lounge, whether we're in a good mood or if we're stressed or whatever it is. So, anyways, there we go. That's what we do, so I don't even want to hear it. All right? But yeah, I don't know how many of you've ran into this situation before where you think that you got this community where you can go and get help if you need it. But I don't know, that policy is just kind of silly to me. Like, they don't even got to give me the money. They could just get my information and just have it turned on for me if it's a situation of, well, we're not going to just give somebody cash to go and spend on alcohol or something silly. You know? I can understand that, but Mary, have her clean this fridge out. Again, Kathy, the fridge.
I'll tell her.
Thank you. So I get that, but it's just kind of crazy. But I do know that when I do start working and I do start bringing in funding at the lounge, Not only is it going to go toward doing things, giving back to you guys, but I am going to start putting back just a little bit of funding each time I get paid. And then if someone comes or I see someone in the community that needs help, we're going to help them. It might not be like, what these other companies can do by giving hundreds of dollars or whatever, but I'm going to do that because I know what it's like. And I know that there's going to be people out there that's going to go through my situation or a similar situation or, whatever. The one place is kind of pathetic anyways because they give out food, which I don't need that. But I talked to a guy one day, he was homeless, and he went there to get some food. Well, they wouldn't give him food because he didn't have an address, because he was homeless. So they wouldn't give him food. You got to have an address to get help with food. Right? Kind of silly. You think they could give a dinner out, have a dinner thing, maybe, in the morning or in the evening. But he told me that his sister, because he didn't live with her, but she had went and got food there for her home. The food was expired, you guys. The meat that they gave / that they give, you got to be careful because a lot of times it's expired. And I'm like, why would you give people expired food? What kind of people are you? I know you're trying to help people, but you don't know it's common sense. Expired food's going to make somebody sick. And I get it with like burger, stuff like that. Even if you go out and kill a deer, you can keep it in the freezer for a year and it'll still be good. You can put a turkey in the freezer and keep it for a year. It'll still be good. But guys, there's stuff that's expired by like 3 or 4 years on their canned goods. And some of that stuff you can eat, but some of it you cannot. And anyway, he was saying how the meat it smelled real bad. Once they cooked it, it had a horrible smell to it. Well, yeah. You're talking, there was ribs they gave his sister, and they were 2 years expired. So, I don't know. Anyways, we'll figure it out. And I just seen a comment come through. I don't know if that was someone just being sarcastic or someone actually saying that I'm a scammer. They just said, you're a scammer, LOL. That's funny. I'm a scammer. I'm a scammer. I'm a schemer. I'm a scammer, schemer, scammer. Right. I'll get Alicia and Blue Wings to do a video to show you that they got what they won. Blue Wings got won a computer. Alicia won a computer. Even Baba Boo. Maybe Baba Boo can also do a video to show that she got what I said they won. Everybody's always got what they won. But yeah, I get these messages of people saying that I'm scamming. I've not scammed anybody. And I'm not going to. That was stuff of mine that I had extra. I did have stuff when I had my business a couple years ago. So I still got inventory that I had. Not still, because I've gotten rid of a lot of it. So, anyways, you guys, give me your comments. Like, share, subscribe, all that. And I love you guys. And I hope you guys don't go through the same crap